you dive into this game some more, listen, there was plenty of, I felt like, opportunities for us offensively that we didn't take advantage of. And listen, it was a hard-fought game on both sides. Credit to them. They're a great team, a great staff. And so we knew this was going to be a battle. We knew it was going to come down to the wire. Felt like there were some more plays that we could have made. So regardless of a call or no call or what, I felt like there were other opportunities for us that I wish we could have taken advantage of.
Yeah, including you not making one of the worst throws you'll ever see in overtime when you knew you were going to get hit while doing it. That's Drew Brees. Take a text coming in. Completely agree. Less Romo, less bitching. They missed a call. Don't throw a pick in OT. That's from Sean. And again, Romo, the content of his message is excellent. His broadcasting is horrendous. Like, I love how the media is just all tripping over themselves to just, oh, he's so good. You know what? Do me a favor. Will somebody just stand up and speak the truth? He's one of the most annoying broadcasters out there. So it really ruins the message where he's telling you, hey, this is what they need to do, why they need to do it. This is the coverage. That's all great stuff. That's where Romo's fantastic. But oh, Jim, here we go. Like, I love all the wannabe woke media. Romo's a joy to watch, and you're an idiot. Honestly. Oh, Tom Brady, oh my God, oh, Jim. That's not good. It's just not. And then I got to listen to Stephen A. Smith call it the single greatest game he's ever seen called. What?
And that he should be a coach.
Right. Because he doesn't sit down with the teams during the week where they tell him some of the things they're going to do. Have you ever listened to an interview with Joe Buck? Go listen to one. The coaches they have a relationship with will tell them specific things they're going to do and the situations they're going to do them. It's a trust-based relationship that you won't blurt it out early in the week, but during the game, the gloves come off. Look, Romo's content is great. And congratulations, you were a former quarterback who are now a commentator, and you get some things right. But I'm talking about broadcasting. He makes watching a game exhausting. Sorry. That call in the game was black and white, no gray. That can't happen. It makes me upset as a fan. Cool, fix it. Oh, wait, we can't. Human error, are calls being made or looked over? It's part of the drama. No more reviews, please. It's from Brittany. Don't know if you caught the morning show, but they must have been drinking, talking about Romo being the new number one. Listen, he probably is because, again, we use the famous George Carlin line. Think about how dumb the average American is and then realize half of them are dumber than that. If you enjoy the musings of someone who sounds like a prepubescent teen boy, who's like Spicoli-like exuberance is somehow pleasurable to you, you love Romo. I love what he brings to the table from an IQ standpoint. But the broadcasting, the main part of the job? No. Awful. The overreaction theater has been obnoxious for 2 days. People acting like Goodell's spineless because he won't change the outcome of a game. The issue's a lack of quality refs. You have to add more to each playoff crew, only for the playoffs, not regular season. We've been down the road before. There are ways to do it. I wouldn't mind it. You want to pay the guys more. You want them to be full-time, 365. It doesn't really fix the issue. That was a very easy call to make, and it wasn't made. Fixing it? Don't know how we do it. Let's go to Vern, 97.1. Hello, Vern.
Well,
not it. No, Vern, you want to lick on Brady? Do it later in the show. I'm putting you on hold. I'm not doing this right now. That's not the topic. I know what Vern's going to do. It's the truth. If Vern wants him to be his personal drumstick with the chocolate nuts on top, he can do that. And I didn't hang up on him, but we ain't talking Brady right now. And I'm not interested in you polishing his chandelier. Now, if Vern wants to answer the topic of what we're doing right now, I'll bring him on. But I'd rather him save his weekly call so he can drink Brady's bathwater later in the program. So I'm going to move on and go to Jerry, 97.1. Hello, Jerry.
Hi, Mike. Listen, I want to tell you I completely agree with you.
And one thing these announcers have not been saying, look, I was a high school football coach. I'm not brilliant by any means. But Sean Payton, with a minute and 40 seconds left, they're inside the 20, first down. He throws the ball. He throws a pass. He should have, if he was smart, run that clock down. Have some running plays. Get that clock down inside and say inside 50 seconds. Then you kick your field goal. Now you're up. And hopefully your defense can hold on for 50 seconds.
Right.
I don't understand why nobody is talking about that.
No, because, Jerry, it's just easier to just bang on about the refs and the call and wild outer space ways we want to change the game. I just don't see you. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, the game doesn't need to be changed. We've got enough refs in there. The more chefs, the more chance to ruin the stew. Leave the game alone.
If we get to the point where a ref blows a call and the booth wires down, and they retroactively look at football. This isn't baseball. This isn't hockey. We're talking football. If you begin to retroactively look at every play, you're going to find penalties that you weren't even looking for. We can't do it.
You know what? You take the refs and you hold them to task. After the game, you sit them down and say, what were you thinking? What was this? There's lots of things we can do here, but to change the game, to add more refs, no, it can't happen.
No, and Jerry,
honestly,
it's the side judge that was standing right there. He probably shouldn't ref a game again. I mean, it's just that simple. And some of you will say, well, that's really harsh. It's a bad mistake. It's one moment in his career. Yeah, but here's the problem. You're in the NFC Championship game. That call was very easy to make. Players on both sides couldn't believe you didn't make it. At that point, you know what you need to do? You call a conference, go, fellas, I think I may have just beefed one. And you plop a flag down on the field, you make it right.
Yeah, see, that's all I want. I want the refs to just be held accountable. There's no reason to add replay and review and all this stuff, but they need to be held accountable. Nothing happens to these referees. I believe earlier in this season, they fired a ref after an egregious no flag on I believe it was a false start. They fired a ref, but that was the first time since the 80s,
Sure.
I believe they had fired a ref. They have to start holding these refs accountable. That's the only thing I want.
Now, did you speak with Vern?
Yes, I spoke with Vern.
Now, listen, here's what I want him to do. I want him to marinate. Because if he wants to use his call on Brady.
Oh, he's not going to mention Brady at all.
No. He can. It just ain't going to happen right now. Now, I can get to Vern at 3 o'clock, and we can do that. Customer service with Vern. You let him ruminate for him trying to hijack my radio show with his Brady salivation.
I thought Vern had carte blanche.
Yeah, he used to. But Vern knows what we're doing. We're doing a driven, fast-paced topic here. He tried to roll. I know I'm going to have to endure it later. That's when we'll do it. 97.1.
Okay, guys, New Year's resolutions.